Yes sir. We back. We live. FXBros about to get into these Australian dollar markets. But before we go to any charts, we're gonna do something we didn't get a chance to get into last week. Was look at this news, see what we actually have coming out for this upcoming week, because Friday is a new month starting, so potentially we might have NFP for Friday, but I doubt it. And I think it's gonna be that following week, because if the new month starts on a Friday, typically they don't release NFP on that first Friday of the month. So we're gonna check that out right quick. See what we got going on. So yeah, Monday we got some morning news. Good trade balance. Retail sales for Australian dollar coming out late. Not too late, about 7:30, so not really late. Well, let's see what the rest of the week looking like. Tuesday, got some morning news at 9 a.m. Job openings. Wednesday, we got ADP, 7:15 in the morning. Thursday, jobless claims, 7:30. Personal spending, personal income. And Friday, NFP, so they are gonna release it. So 7:30, we got NFP on Friday, so this is gonna be a heavy trading week as far as news releases. We got heavy news coming out every day, every morning. So keep that in mind before you jump into a trade, especially coming from a London session, going into New York at 7:30, 8 o'clock. Even though the news releases, sometimes the market may not react until 30 minutes to an hour after that release is out. So yeah, pretty busy week for news. So let's see what the charts are doing. And right now it's looking like it was trying to sell off and maybe fill all that traffic we got on the daily time frame. So we did take out these lows, took out this low. It's probably gonna attack the 7,500 area. Take out them lows. We already filled this gap right here and traded down to this support zone and push higher. That was the move from, I believe, Thursday. I think the 24th. Yeah, Thursday. So Thursday and Friday pretty much was bullish with a Friday consolidation. So really, we're in consolidation station if you ask me from Friday. So I can draw that up with pretty much this area. And actually, change the color. Purple. And then the top would be red. Top zone. Save all right there. Bam. So basically we're looking for a breakout above this resistance below support. It's minor resistance and support, and then we have a daily high right here, 75.57, and from 75, I say 75.27 to 57. That's a good little 30 pip move. So let's go back to the daily and see. So actually it was this old previous high from October 2021. And it might show it better on the weekly time frame. So let's go to the weekly and see. Yeah, it's pretty much the previous high for the week. This old weekly high. So go back down to the 1 hour to see if we can break that resistance. We got Ant on here. Let me tag my boy in. What's up, brother? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? I don't think I can hear you. You got your audio? I can't hear nothing. You. So we're gonna go back down to the lower time frame and see what can we get in early, if possible. We did break these lows from the open of the week, which is just at 5 o'clock right there. So that could be a reason to get in, but we're gonna see. You
All
in
right.
there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
There we go. There we go. Had to do a little troubleshooting. I'm in here though.
That's a bit.
What's going on? What's going on? I see you going through the analyzing right now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How everything been with you?
Man, it's good. It's good. I've been looking at some of them videos. Hey, so on that channel that I was talking about,
Uh huh.
what it was they had like a grouping of 19 videos all in order. So I
For
think
baby pips.
yeah, so what I sent you
Was the
was
whole
the
channel.
channel, and
Yeah.
yeah, so I think you were seeing all the other videos and
Yeah.
stuff
I was
on
like,
there.
that shit, they all over
I
the
was
place.
like, no, I said, don't tell me what I'm looking at is wrong. I was like, nah. Yeah, that's good though. Okay, so we good.
Yeah. No, I mean, like I said, anything with baby pips is cool. I mean, I like their little educational little profile or the platform that they have
Oh
step
yeah,
by step. So that's pretty good. I
yeah,
don't know of anybody else that got something like that for free.
right.
Everybody else
Man,
pretty much charging.
19 videos, and then look, it adds like while the guy's talking, he's like, okay, well, I've dropped the link in the chat, or I dropped the link in the description here, so you can go watch little videos that give you, different tips and stuff that they recommend looking at videos versus you having to try to search some shit and look for some other stuff to try to get on.
True that.
So,
That makes sense.
yeah, oh yeah. We're gonna get some strategies this week though. We're gonna get some strategies this week.
Hell yeah, man. Like, have you ever looked at any?
No, I haven't.
Okay,
I
okay,
haven't.
cool, 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 cool.
Which I think that's a good thing because I don't want to get, you know what I mean, pull
Nah,
some of
fact.
something and pull some of the other and then start getting lost.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's good that you learning the basics, all the beginning lingo. all that stuff, so you can kind of discern like what's good and what's not good as far as a strategy.
Right, right,
Because
right,
if you
right.
don't know the terminology and
Ain't no reason
all
to
it
even
takes is a
be.
video of somebody saying they made $1 million in one day, and you be like, "Bet that's the strategy I want to use."
Yo, and be
Man,
lost.
I'm lost.
Yes, sir. Okay, okay. Well, yeah, I'm gonna let you get back to your analyzing. I'm sitting here and watching and monitoring.
No, you good, you
I
good.
chime in a little bit here and there.
Yeah, yeah. I'm thinking about getting to a buy right now if it don't break this low.
Uh huh.
Yeah, yeah. Cause I'm thinking this area right here is pretty much the open and low of the week, you
Right.
know. And I know it's Sunday, but depending on how it acts on this, because it can come down to this area, because I got it on the 5 minutes. So if you look at the hourly, you'll see how that's like my consolidation zone right here.
Like it's
It
ready to get
just
ready to come down.
yeah, it's ready to do something, come up or go down. Like one
Right.
of these go break out of this area though. And I'm just waiting to see what it's gonna do. But if it don't break this low on this hourly and start to continue to push higher, I may get into a buy and target this previous week high way up here in this green line.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see how it
Last week,
plays
last
out.
week looked good, man. But last week, it I don't know. To me, it seemed like it. I couldn't tell which way it was going to end up going, and it just kept going up and up and up.
Yeah. It kind of like the sweet spots for the week is like really Tuesday through Thursday.
Gotcha.
Like if the market don't predominantly go up by the time Thursday hit,
Uh huh.
then probably it's probably a consolidating market, meaning it went up and down all week. Like it didn't go one way
Right.
pretty much all week, and you won't know. You won't get a good observation till like the end of Wednesday going
Yep.
into Thursday morning. That's when you can know like okay, the week was mostly bullish because Friday it's gonna kind of like do nothing.
Right. And see, okay, so that's what I was looking at too. It was just kind of sitting there, like it's a
Hmm
little sluggish
Because this
now.
right here, this is like this right up in here, this little green candle right, that's Friday. So that's the
Yeah.
beginning of Friday, and all the like you see it didn't break higher or it didn't break lower here. It just kind of stayed in this little area.
Right.
So Friday just kind of continued to sell off. Like you had a good opportunity to buy in the morning
Uh
on
huh.
Thursday. Then the same thing here on Wednesday, and then the same thing here on Tuesday. So it was like every morning you had opportunities to happen to the market. I'm pretty sure Jay was catching most of them,
Running it up.
running it up. And I think Monday was the 21st, so yeah, this is Monday down here. So every day of last week was a buy until you got to Friday, and that's when it didn't break no more highs. It kind of just stayed in consolidation. So
Right. Okay. See, and that's how and that's how I looked at it. If I would have had
hmm
a little more confidence, a little more knowledge, I might have jumped on one. But I was sitting there and I was like, okay, this looked like it's gonna keep going up, or it's gonna go consolidate and then go up some more.
right, that's really what if the best one of the best like I can't really call it a strategy, I guess, or a
Uh-huh.
setup is that break and retest, like, cause it gives you well, it forces you to be patient.
Right.
But you gotta wait twice for something to happen before you get into a trade. Like you gotta wait for it to break out, and then you gotta wait for it to retest to where it broke out from, and then you get into it. So, an example would be like, let me get out of go to the 15 minute. It's like this right here. Like, see, we had this market kind of break out a little bit,
Uh huh.
and it came down for a retest, but it didn't break this recent high that it created after it came down to retest where it broke from.
Okay.
It didn't go up to break this high, so that was like a failed break and retest, and you can see it broke back down. But it did it again right here, It came here, broke out. Now a lot of people be like, "Damn, I missed the trade. It went all the way up here. I ain't got nowhere to get in." But if you wait for that setup, it'll break out, do a retest all the way back down to where it broke out from, and then you could get into
And
the
then you
buy right
see,
here.
yeah, you could have got
And
your
your
10 pips
target,
right there.
oh yeah, your target would have been this red line. So you would have really got like from 51, a nice 20, 25 pips. Because if you would have waited, market went straight there. Bam.
Boom.
And
Yeah.
even took out this high and went higher than that high. So you would have got 30 pips if you would have been patient.
Yeah. Sheesh.
So, but see, for you, like in the evening, right here, you could have gotten to that trade at 8 o'clock, right up in this time.
Uh-huh.
8 o'clock, you could have got like it came down. It didn't come all the way down, but it still came down to a reasonable price that you could have got in, type shit, and then rode that wave up. So, but you'll learn, you'll get more comfortable with that once you start learning like the different trading sessions and shit. Well, I mean, you kind of already know that
Yeah.
different
Oh
trading
yeah.
session. Yeah, you know that shit, but yeah, nigga just waiting. But I know damn crypto been going crazy.
See, I hadn't even taken a look. I need
Don't
to
even
go look
worry
at my
about
look.
it.
My yeah. Don't even worry about.
Don't worry about that. Like that's like I'm just trading because it's like it's fun and exciting
Yeah.
to see the market move on a
Go
smaller
quick.
time frame.
Yeah. It goes
You know,
quick, don't
to
it?
nah, like a motherfucker, very quick. And it's like the best way to do these markets long term is to just buy and hold. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you know, ain't worry about looking at it type shit. But yeah, man, this shit is exciting. Hmm. Let's see, I'm gonna go look at the ether because that's all I was trading. The ether been going up all week, man. Up 136%.
Mm.
And this was I got in again 2 days ago.
And it's just eating.
Bro, like it's scary to think, but like imagine if a nigga had 250,000 in his hoe.
I'm telling you,
That's what I'm
that's where
saying.
the
And it's
that's yeah.
100% in 3 days. Like you making a 250,000 in 3 days off of that. Like somebody out there doing that. Yeah, them charts is beautiful. Breaking through. So he broke these lows in a 5 minute. Will this 5 minute candle break this low? Target these lows and come all the way down here. And right now, that ain't nothing but 5 pips. Something I'm not interested in. I'm more interested in the break of this 15 to 25. Nice 10 pip move. And a continuation on the bullish trend because the trend is still bullish unless we get, let's see what the daily look like. Yeah, unless if this daily candle closes bearish, the trend is still bullish. So if you really want to wait for a trend change, is waiting for this daily candle to close.
Close on the low.
Well, just to wait till the close period, and that
Oh,
ain't
okay,
gonna be
okay.
that ain't gonna be until tomorrow evening, early evening, afternoon,
Right.
4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. That's when this candle closes. So with that being said, the 4 hour has closed red, but if we notice, it didn't close below this low. And not only that, when it did close red previously in the week, like right here and right here, it didn't break any previous lows. So
Uh-huh.
this was a previous low, but this little downtrend couldn't break this low. And this area right here is a previous low, and these little turnaround candles couldn't break this low. And right now, it's trying to see if it's gonna break its own support. So yeah, it's just a waiting game right now, man.
I gotta start writing like some notes and shit down off these videos and stuff, yo. I get to like when I'm looking at them, I'll get there
Hmm.
and I'm like, okay, don't write nothing down, just pay attention to them. But then it's like after I get done with them, it's like, damn man, I might have should have wrote that shit down. So I've been going back looking at them like 2 and 3 different times.
Hey, yeah,
Yeah.
that's how I got my notebook full. Shit. Rewatch the videos.
Yes, we gonna get it jumping. I'm so antsy to get the shit done. I'm like 2 3 weeks in again, where it's like y'all 2 3 4 years
Years.
in, and I'm trying to be right there where
I
y'all
mean,
at, and it's like, I
the
can't run
best
it.
way I could tell you is
Slow
like
down.
you have to. Everybody got to go through a level of tuition
Yeah.
through this, cause it ain't
Hmm.
like a college you could go through to this. So, but if it was, you would have to pay
Right.
to go to school there. Or get some kind of scholarship. So as you grow from your beginning stages and you losing money, that's you paying tuition.
Right. You
So
learning. You
you learn it.
learning.
You learn it until you get comfortable with winning.
Yeah.
You know, and that's as simple as I can put it. And typically that takes anywhere from 6 months to a year, and that's with like training and everything. Because like I
Right.
said,
Staying
life
down
happens,
and
bro.
paying
Yeah,
attention
like,
to it.
the only
Yeah.
way somebody could get this faster is if like a mentor or somebody that got more knowledge in them is living with the person. Like a nigga got to be living with you and like being around you 24/7.
Right.
It's like that, that instance when you driving from work and you sitting at the red light and you pull out your phone to look at your charts. Like you need a mentor to be like, nah, don't do that. Just wait till you get to the house. That,
Exactly.
like for real, like
Like
if you
you
ain't
ain't
got that,
on the
yeah,
right
if
hand
you ain't
fast.
got that, you
Sit down
gonna
and
take time.
get some real
Yeah,
focus and pay attention.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. You gonna fail. You gonna be
Yeah.
enticed. You gonna like screw up and fuck up. Like that's gonna happen.
Right. And see, and I've been at work doing that. I'll flip open the chart and really it's like, what do you it doesn't look the same on my phone.
No, it's
So
not supposed to. The closest
yeah,
thing you could
so
get to it is like a tablet.
yep.
Niggas
So
don't really walk
really,
around with tablets no more.
hmm I'll be waiting on these Sundays just to get a little bit of, different insight, different
Right,
little whatever we talking about.
right, right. And it's just like I said, we only talk for an hour, and shit, that ain't nothing as far as really seeing what the market go do. Like, yeah, we can analyze and make predictions all day, and that's what this channel is here to do. Like to see what we did last week and what we had the potential of doing in the future weeks, future days, and but really like to be 100% more accurate, like nigga would have to do this shit for like 8 hours.
Yeah. Oh
I had to
yeah.
go on
Being
live for
able to
eight
just
hours
sit here
to see
and
how
kind
the
of,
market really build out.
yep.
Yeah.
You
Hmm.
actually looking at it and seeing, okay, it did this, it's doing this. All right, last hour, last 2 hours, it was doing
Right.
this.
But
And
nobody can
like you
do that
said,
because
you
niggas
may
got a
take
life.
8 hours just to get in one trade.
Thanks. But if you patient and like bro, like last week, it was a prime example, fool. Like I was so busy with doing estate sales and cleaning out a property we had to do. Like I didn't have really no time to really like just stay on my regimen of trying to wake up on time and get into the market. So I was just watching it for the most part, just waiting for
Right.
like the perfect type of setup to get in. And I think when I did get into the market, I think I stood up late, stayed up late, and it was like that 1 o'clock, 1 in the morning candle on the
I
24th.
remember that. I remember that day you had sent the message. It was like 12:40 something. I was like, I missed that.
Yeah, I had got
Because I was
in
sitting,
on a
yeah, I was
buy,
sitting at the crib.
and but I waited until third. What was the 24th? That was Wednesday. No, that was
I think
Thursday.
so. Thursday.
That was Thursday morning, early in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning. Like I was up late. I got into that buy, and that one trade gave me like I think 40, damn near 50 pips. So based off my diagram of getting 10 pips a day, that'll get you your 50 for the week. I waited throughout
Right.
the whole week for the perfect setup, and I got that whole 40, 50 pips on one trade.
Right.
So
So long as your average balances out to you get your 10 pips a day type
true,
shit.
true, that's true, and you don't have to trade every day to get your 10 pips. You could get it on one day if you patient enough.
There you go.
Like you ain't gotta force it just because you ain't take a trade today. Don't make it seem like, oh damn, I'm a failure. I didn't do no work today. I ain't trade. It's like, nah, nigga,
Right.
you watching that shit like a hawk. Just periodically, because really all you need to do is just every hour or every 4 hours check your charts.
Come back to you.
Yeah, it ain't gonna do nothing too crazy. But we do have a lot of news this week, so it's gonna be real beneficial to be trading in the evenings. Like as far as the time zone when you be trying to get in, it'll be worth it to trade in the evenings for sure. 'Cause of all the damn news coming out.
Man.
For real. And we got 9 phones payroll this Friday.
Uh-huh.
That's the biggest news event in Forex every month.
Okay, and that's kind of what you was talking about. It'll kind of sway
Yeah,
when they talk about certain things.
yeah.
Okay.
That news release comes out every first Friday of the month. And as you can see on Friday, that's gonna be April 1st.
Oh yeah.
So that's why we having that news release. And basically it's just showing the numbers on people that's applying for unemployment.
The ones that's sitting on it.
Hmm.
They gonna come back for that money though. They always do.
No, facts.
So we gave y'all this much. Oh, okay. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Right.
Don't you worry.
Right.
Gas prices go up. Give it back.
Facts.
Give it back.
Nah, for real.
Give it back.
Hey, that's how they getting it back right now.
Bruh.
All that PPP loan and
Yeah.
spending and help out they was giving, man, they getting
Uh-huh.
it back in inflation.
He said, "Oh yeah, I thought it wasn't no groceries on the shelf.
Right. Right.
$5 for milk.
Right.
Come on."
I can't wait till Cali get to like $100 a gallon
Bruh.
of gas. Like I know it
Man.
sounds crazy, but I really think it's gonna get that crazy.
My boy was out there. He took some dogs out there on a road trip. Gas was like $6.98 out there.
Ooh.
I'm hurting over here with the premium $4.25 and $4.89.
Bro, I ain't never had to get premium. Glad.
I just jumped in the Acura. Just got
Oh
it out
yeah,
the
that
shop.
act. Yeah, those
Oh
acts.
man,
Them acts don't want nothing
man,
less.
nothing
They want
less.
the best.
Yeah, and I was looking. I was like, maybe I could do 87,
No,
80,
no, you gotta put that
89.
93.
Mm-mm. Nope. Give me that full 9.3, sir.
Yeah, nah, for real. That shit it's like damn near right under diesel prices right now.
Yeah. And it's crazy, you know how you'll watch it and you kind of click it. Let me put 25.50 when it start to click. So you try and get it a little. bro, your little clicks don't even do 1 cent no more. It's
Nah, it'd
like
be a
3
whole
cent,
dollar.
4 cent. It start flipping. I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah, that's like riding around in the Benz, man. Like
Man,
all high octane, nothing little.
can't even drive fast nowhere no more.
And where you stay at Arlington?
Yeah, so I drive 35, 40 minutes
I was
to
about to
work every
say that's a
morning.
good little
Every
drive.
morning, yeah.
I remember where Lockheed was at, nigga. I used to live in Arlington when I had to work there. So
Yeah.
yeah, that drive was very, very lengthy, put it like that.
Don't let me
Especially
be running late and I got a
oh,
nasty
now
gas.
you over
Oh,
with.
bro, I'm
Oh,
burning half a
traffic,
tank. I'm burning half a tank when I'm
traffic
gone.
go build up.
Man.
The damn near everybody that stay over there work at Lockheed.
Yep.
Halfway through this candle. We'll see what the 30-minute look like.
Yo, the beats always dropping on tunes whenever I'm in this damn live, bruh.
Man, come on. I gotta download some more music, cause that's the only way I can play music in the background.
Right. You know they trying DC. What is it? DMCU? DMCA. They're
Oh,
trying.
with the music.
Yeah, you put anybody else's music that's copywritten on there, they'll email you or they'll send you a little snippet and they'll clip it and say, okay, during this 3 minutes you was playing some shit. You can either cut it out or we just gonna take your whole video off.
Damn.
Yeah.
That must be on YouTube only.
Nah, it's on YouTube, on Twitch, the different little streaming platforms.
When I did it on live, when I was going live on Instagram, they would just shut the video down. They wouldn't give me no more option. Like,
Oh, dang. Yes. Okay. See, because Instagram's connected with Facebook. So, you know, most of them people, they'll come on and they'll be playing music in the background. Right. I don't own rights to this music. Right. When they started doing that, I was like, why are people acting like that? And I was like, okay, I see why. They're trying not to get copyright banned.
A shitload of money off of songs in the background.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
They want to make sure they just want to make sure their voice is heard. At the end of the day, a lot of times they ain't gonna really pursue nothing. Unless if you making some money off the shit. Well, oh, come good. No, just sell off. It's looking like it might drop.
It might keep going down, huh? Hit that mark.
Same thing with this breakout. Like, we need to break out, come back, touch this line, and then go back down.
And then go back down, right? And then that's what. Okay. I see what you're saying now.
Yeah. Like on something. Something like that. That's what we want to see.
Breakthrough, come up, test it, and then go back down. Oh,
You'll
excuse
see
me.
you'll see it really good on higher time frames like 30, 1 hour, 4 hour. If you look for it on the 15 minutes, sometimes you'll get a lot of fake out situations, kind of like this right here. Like a lot of people would have saw that breakout, come back, bought it, but then they stop loss would have got hit right here because market would have came back down. So being that this stop loss didn't get hit, that would be one of my first targets. Double bottom. Yeah, I think it may be coming down. I'm just looking at all the different candlestick patterns from last week. We got all this clean traffic right here. The market just want to come right back down. Who knows? This could be the high of the year.
You know, give me that good 52 week.
This could be, I know, 52-week high, nigga, right here. Just drop
Mm-hmm.
down for the rest of the damn year. It could be that. But we won't know. Till we get some action.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab something to drink.
You good? Do 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 do. Let's see what Ether done. We got 20 more minutes left for this candle closes. Ethereum still up 130%. We're trying to go to this weekly little bearish imbalance or gap or resistance, whatever you want to call it. It's all the same thing. And as you can see, I dated it because this is from the 3rd of January. So this is prime real estate, being that we come in to retest something from 3, 4 months ago. And if you want to see it better, because right now we're on the 4 hour time frame, we already had a gap we filled right here. We got a daily imbalance right here. I think that, I don't know if it ever got retested, but if we go to the daily, we probably will see that, which is right here. And no, it never got tested. So that could be a target after we hit this weekly area, turn back around, and we may, yeah, so we see targets down here if we want to continue bearish, but we did break highs from the 9th of February. And if we go to the weekly time frame, we'll see that area I'm talking about that I'm targeting right now. Let's see. Come on, man. Bam, so this area right here is what I'm targeting because the low of this candle was 35.73. 35.73. Right up in there. And then the high right up in there. So this is our little, you know, price never touched it on this move down, never retested. From the previous candle, came right here, and the following candle got its highs up in here, so it never got in this gap. So price will want to retest this area and then turn around and come down. Now it may not. It may shoot past this and continue higher, but we would have to overall wait and see, because one thing I do know, these past two weekly candles did kind of engulf all this price action. And with the bulls in charge and a lot of bullish news around ether and crypto, I could see us passing this little high. I'm testing that weekly gap and imbalance. So this is just a smaller time frame. Just watch and wait. I think I got into this by let me see, what's my price? Entry price 31.13. Right now we at price at we at 32.88. So 31.13. I want to say I got in right here. Let's see this short time. Hell no.
That's the ether you looking at?
Yeah. I was trying to see when I got in on this buy. I think it was somewhere around in here on the 25th. Because I saw it didn't come. Thought it was going to break this low, but never did. And just continuing higher. And I'm targeting up here. Probably if it hits up there, we're going to be looking at about 2, maybe 300% on that.
Sheesh.
Yeah. Talk about beating the S&P and stock market, nigga.
Yes, sir.
Still dropping over here. What is we gonna do? And honestly, getting into a sell now would be good, because you're selling above the support line, but that's not a good rule of thumb to do, because this is the consolidation zone and you don't want to be caught up in this zone. You want to see, if anything, you want to be buying
Gotcha.
here in anticipation for it to go up to that higher zone and selling up here. But we waiting for this breakout. Looking like it's definitely gonna happen. We got 15 minutes left. Before this hourly closes. You already said you got your deposit thing situated already with Oanda, huh?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay,
Put
cool.
a little $50 in there.
Oh, man, come on, a little like 50. That's all you
Mm-hmm.
need. Just a taste of water.
Exactly. Just go on. Let me dip my little pinky toe in there a little
Yeah,
bit.
before you go swimming.
Mm-hmm. Because I know me, once I get good, I'll
Oh
be
man,
looking to put a percentage of my, little
income.
ends in to build it and flip it.
Oh yeah. Good little sell right there. 21.10. What is you gonna do? Where your brother been at? How your brother been?
Man, he good. He he doing his training and stuff. He took it from doing just speed and agility. He opened it up now. He just got keys to a gym, so he training basketball now. Um, man, he's got a whole bunch of kids, yo. It's a whole bunch of kids he's got that he's training.
For
So he's doing his little Titans University and all kind of stuff, man. He's building up.
nah, that's what's up.
It's,
You just doing basketball?
nah, he's training football players, track players, baseball players. He he was doing speed and agility at first. Then he just recently got keys to the gym that he was trying to do business with. And so he got 24 access to the gym now. Matter of fact, he was training two walk-ons for TCU football.
Nice.
Yeah, so he got some clientele.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Niggas about to
He
be
got the
selling.
clients now. He got to build his business up now.
Nah, facts. Make it official, official.
Uh-huh. So all that's on the up for him. That's a good thing. It's a real good thing.
Well, I was tempted to get in, but I'm gonna wait. Got 10 more minutes left. What is nigga gonna do?
Barbecue or mildew? Barbecue or mildew?
Alright, you heard that shit?
Yeah, yeah.
Damn, they got a little reaction to this shit.
Okay, okay. Yeah, hey, when I heard it, I was like, okay, he getting in the trade. I thought that was your trade horn. Yeah.
That's what it's gonna be used for. Cause I didn't know it was working, but I can hear it now.
Yeah, that hoe jumped out the lid too.
That's what's up. Yeah, so a nigga in the trade, you go.
Yeah. Hit him with that.
Nah, first.
Oh. They said, oh, you got into a bad trade? Boom. Yep, you fucked up.
That shit dope.
But I'm gonna hear that all the time. Shit. Boom.
Nah,
Oh yeah, I fucked up. My bad. That's on me. That's on me.
nah, for real. And being that we creeping in the last 10 minutes, I think this might be a no trade or a mistrade Sunday. Cause if there was a trade opportunity, it was this sell right here. But it was really very difficult to get into that sell because it was not
Uh-huh.
only time would have to be right here. You would just, after this pushed up into this little gap area, you would take a sell. But like I said, it really didn't give you enough time to get into a sell, so it's just really no trade. You're starting to see price push back up a little bit, so who knows how high it's gonna go. See, I was talking about getting into a sale right here. I would have been pissed off.
Asked out, that hoe would have jumped
Man,
up on you like that.
come on. And yeah, can't be patient type shit. That's
Hey,
all it
and
is.
you would have been telling yourself too, you couldn't even sit your ass still.
Nah, facts. Like we train to do stuff for money. Like, and you ain't never had no job where it's like the longer you wait, the better your eyes are getting money.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like we not trained like that. We train like you gotta do something and then you get paid. So if I'm not doing nothing, then I'm not making no money. But in this sense, nigga, you could wait 4-5 days out the week and then hit a trade for 80
Still
pips,
make the
100
money
pips.
that you. Mm-hmm.
Man, come on. Make a whole monthly salary in one trade if you patient enough. It's like, yeah, I think overall this could be a just let Sunday play out unless if it do some crazy shit, but I don't really see it happening because you still waiting for a break and retest. Nonetheless, whether if you getting a buy out of here or a sell out of here, you still waiting for the same thing. So.
Right.
Over here, we want to see breakout. Take profit a bit. The only clue that we have for sale continuation is the fact that we had a low right here and we just took that out, this low right up in here, and we took that out on the last hour. And as you can see that that's a break and retest right now. Like this is a
Right. That candle right there.
and then it retests right here off this candle. And you can see it better on the 15 minute. It broke this low supposedly, and then retest. So I'm gonna change the color on this. Yeah, I'm just gonna be waiting, man, because you could be taking sales every time it touch here, but like I said, this is a consolidation zone, and your best bet is just blindly take buys every time it touch here and blindly take sells every time it touch here.
One of them things.
And I'm not that good of a trader to do that.
Right. Hey, I'm with you.
Nah, for real, because when it start getting this low, you got to retrain yourself to not take a buy right here, because most niggas want to go sell. You know, you want to short, you see all these lows getting broke, you think it's about to
Touch,
just
touch,
drop
touch,
down.
and then keep going.
Yeah, it's going to keep dropping, but in hindsight, that'd be the best times to buy. Real talk. Yeah, it's either go do that or it could low key do some shit like this. Like this, hit that line, and then come down to this area. Either one of them things is gonna happen. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a screenshot of this
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna send that picture to the group, and then we go see in the morning
What happened with it?
what happened. Did it break down and continue lower? Did it break higher? Or did we have this big situation happen? So we shall see. But just like every week, we come to a wrap up time. I appreciate you for logging in, my boy.
Oh, you know I'm gonna be here, and if I'm not here on time, I'm gonna be here.
I already know.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I'll
I
put a
heard you when you
15 minutes,
logged in
5 minutes.
too.
Yeah, hey, yeah. I was about to say this time. I was like, okay, he heard me this time.
Yeah, I heard you that time. So we
Yeah.
good. We locked in.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That's a bet.
It's
Well,
a
shit,
nice
like
little session. Nice little session. It always is.
you already know. Trying to make
I'm gonna
this shit
go ahead
easy.
and get some dinner locked in for
Yes, sir.
baby girl and go and get her little studies in.
Yes, sir. And just you know, tap in on Telegram if you need something.
Oh yeah. I might have to run to the store real quick, and then if you're still available, I'll shoot you a message in there.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right.
All right, my boy.
Yes, sir.
We'll see you later.